All over. Coming thick up.
On this trade was taken on Thursday in the 1 hour time frame. As we see, price is extremely bullish. We have this demand zone right here from Friday the May 5th. And as we see, right, price decides to break structure and continues its bullish momentum. As we see, price starts to range just a little bit by tapping into this demand right here, shoots up from CPI, and then from there, price then shoots back down. We test this zone right here, and I'm going to show you all my entry. So as we see, my entry is right here. I have a break of the candle entry. Price retests the demand and instantly rejects. And as price instantly rejects, what happens? TP gets hit at 1R thanks to Powell and the PPI news event. Now, that news event was just nothing but greatness. Can't even lie. I was definitely in this trade for just a little bit of some time. I this did activate initially at 5 a.m. Then I saw a price in just a little bit of drawdown. And then from there, I just literally placed my entry. And then from there, TP got hit. And then let me show you all the trade I took from this Monday. Now, this was a loser right here on Odd USD. This is when Odd USD wanted to be a bozo. So as we see right here, we have another nice demand setup right here. And with this example, price, like again, very much bullish, taps in, activates, fails to hit TP, and of course, aims for my stop loss. So I was like, hey, that's cool. That's why you always want to have that stop loss in place to always secure your capital. You never want to trade without a stop loss because if you decide to do something stupid like that, I'm just going to be ashamed. I'm really going to be ashamed of you. Please don't do that. All right, now let me show you all UJ real quick. UJ $30. All right, so with UJ right here, I had a supply set up. As we see, this was just like a really quick scalp. Price activates, retest the supply. Then from there, I get in right below this candle for a quick 1-to-1, and the rest was history. Then price flew up and then went right back down. It was pretty insane. Glad I'd taken my profits right before all the noise because that was an insane news event. I'm not even going to lie to you. Very insane. Now, also on Tuesday, I had a nice liquidity sweep right here. As we see, price sweeps past this high, and then from there, TP gets hit, and it was just nothing but greatness. Nice bearish rejection, as we see, and then it honestly retested an order block right here as well, and then went up. So that could have been another trade that you could have taken right here as well too. Could have been another trade, but of course, you always want to have a set amount of trades you take per day, just so you're not risking too much, and you can always keep your mental capital high at all times. Now let's take a look at some more trades right now. GJ. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. GJ unfortunately really made any moves this week. I'm not gonna lie. Made barely any moves at all. But it did make a move right here. And I want to show you all this right here. This is what I'm talking about. Perfect demand setups. So let me click the play button a little bit. See how it made these two demand setups right here? And it's just great reactions, pretty decent reactions off of just both of them. That's what I like to see. That's exactly what we like to see, just a little bit, right? Just great reactions off of these zones. I didn't trade this because on Monday it was a holiday for GBP, so we definitely left that alone. Now let's take a look at NASDAQ 1000. And then we're going to take a look at Dirty 30, or AKA US 30. All right. So as we see, price decides to make a nice sweep of this low. And then from there, we get in right above this candle right here. TP gets hit for 1R. And then price just melts all the way back down to the Himalayas. Now, there's another sweep on Thursday right here. Now, this trade right here was pretty solid. Same thing again. We get a nice sweep, rejection. Price then hits TP, and the rest was just history. This was for 1 to 2 right there. That was a great trade. I can't even lie. That was honestly just nothing but greatness, honestly. And I want to show you all US 30 real quick. US 30 made some solid moves this past week. I'm not gonna lie, but I definitely caught this one. This trade right here was just, oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at this. Same thing again. We got a nice sweep, rejection, TP. We see the risk to reward on this too. 8R, 1,000 pips. That is a nice amount of pips. You have a nice amount of bullish momentum. Price then targets this high right here, takes out the liquidity from here, rejects a little bit down, then shoots up again. As we see, takes out this buy side liquidity, goes right back down. So that's what price likes to do. It likes to take liquidity, and it likes to make moves off of the liquidity that it has taken. So that's one thing you always want to remember for 100%. I promise you. You always want to remember that one. All right, now let's take a look at SPX 5,000,000. So this morning, sent a signal out for SPX. As we see, price forms this beautiful demand right here, this beautiful demand. I got to give this demand some flowers because we did get a TP hit at 1R this morning. So this trade right here was pretty decent as well too. Great bullish momentum as we see. Price hits, and then from there, it melts down to the Himalayas. But overall, it was such a great trading week and everything. And I want to show you all one more trade with good old Euro USD. Now, this trade right here was taken off of the 15-minute time frame. As we see, we have a nice liquidity sweep. Price then takes out that liquidity and shoots right back down. And the rest was history on this trade. Now, I did take a trade with CPI right here, and this was a loser. But guess what? Let me show you all this. We're going to go to GBP USD, and I'm going to show you all what happened for me on CPI. And this was why I wasn't really worried about it. So this example right here, price gets swept, price sweeps the liquidity out, and then from there, we get a nice push to the upside, taking out this high right here, formed a new swing high, and now price, of course, is melting all the way down to the Himalayas. But we'll see if price decides to get right back up to the swing high. But as we see in general, right, price taking the liquidity out down here. We get a nice rejection candle right here as well too. And then from there, CPI comes, and that was it. And that was for about like 4R. So this trade right here was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely has some great momentum. Pretty much all the USD pairs, pretty much like GBP USD, AUD USD, Euro USD during CPI bought even the indices as well. And the reason why is when you're trading with CPI, you're looking at the inflation rates and everything, the core price index. So when you see the core price index going down or going up, it's definitely going to have a major impact on the market. So it's all about having that right analysis and catching that move. But hey, all my big money traders caught this trade right here. I'm not gonna lie, we all caught this. We catch trades live. But other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this live trading breakdown. Like, comment, subscribe, and of course, if you have any questions, feel free to DM me.